What's up team, Fullest, this is again Amy. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my canal. So I'm just coming home back from work, so if I'm breathing like as if I'm about to join my ancestors, excuse me. So I'm just coming back home from work. I have a few more minutes to pick up the kids from school, and I thought before picking up the kids from school, let me come and do an unboxing for you guys. So you guys, the ones that know, I'm a village girl. So I really love gardening. I'm into gardening. It's something I love, especially when the summer is coming, because you know in Holland you cannot grow things in your garden the entire year, because we have winter, the rain, everything, the cold, the snow. So we have like a really short amount of period to grow stuff in our garden, and that's something I love doing. I love working in the garden. I love growing my own stuff in the garden. Just simple things, you know, even though the ground is very somehow, the weather is somehow, but there are still few things that you can actually grow on your own in the garden. If you guys have been following my vlog channel for a while now, you guys know last year I grew strawberries. The whole of last year I didn't buy strawberries from the market. I ate my own strawberries, and I growed Irish potatoes. I grow what else? I grow strawberry, I grow Irish potato, I grow pepper, the long pepper. So this year I have actually got also some seed that I want to grow certain things, but I'm also trying to like get my own fertilizer, my own compost. So I have this small container that I normally put all my compost, and then I put them in this garden bin for it to turn into compost. And then when I'm ready to plant my stuff in the garden, I will use this to, you know, if you're a gardener, you know what I mean. So yeah. So I was like, you know what, that container is very small to kind of keep all my compost in it. So I thought, let me get a real compost bin. So I checked the Lidl. They had compost bin. They have different size. I have the one which was like 70 euros, and this one was like 40 euros. So I was like, you know what, let me just start with something small. So I purchased this one. I haven't really opened it. Where's my scissors? Okay, I haven't really opened it, so I thought, you know what, let me use this opportunity to do an unboxing and show you guys my compost bin. It looks quite simple putting it together on the, you know, when I saw it on the website. So I'm really excited. I have a lot of compost bin that I have gathered in the kitchen. So I have my dustbin, which I have the one for restafval. If you're a Dutch, you know what restafval is. You can put anything that is not plastic, it's not paper, it's not food stuff. So in Holland we have different type of containers. You have the green one, the green bin, which you can put anything that is food. When you cooking anything food, you know, when you waste food, when you peel your onions, the leaf, when you peel your apple, the skin, you can put everything in that green bin. And then we have plastic, we have the one for papers, we have the one for bottles. You can actually bring it to they have these containers where you can bring it. So I have my dustbin in my kitchen. I have where I divide these things. So bottles, I keep them outside, and plastic, I put them in the bin. And then I have the one for the compost, and then I have the restafval, which you just put everything. And papers, I put them in the container because I don't have space to put a container for papers. So I actually divide my containers. I'll show you guys. It's a little bit, you know, some of you guys don't like to see compost, but compost is a little bit like everything food. It's not like the best kind of smell, but I have a really good dustbin in the kitchen that kind of keeps the smell together. You know, not like when you come to the kitchen you will smell the fish, the fish in the container, the waste food, the rotten apple. You cannot smell this because the dustbin actually keep everything together, and it's supposed to, because it was an expensive dustbin. So yeah, so I thought, you know what, let me get me some compost bins. So this is what the box is looking like. So yeah, let's open this one. Okay, I have a few more minutes to go and pick these girls, because when these kids are back, I cannot do anything else, because yeah, I cannot do my videos, because then you're going to be hearing their voices all over Since I always have let me put the camera down so you guys can see what I'm about to do. So now you guys can see what I'm doing. I am super excited because this summer I can't wait to plant, to work on my garden, to plant food. Ooh, it looks so okay. Something is broken. I hope it's not from this, because if not that, I have to return it, because sometimes some of these things, when a part is broken, it's kind of difficult to fix together. Can you guys see me on the floor? It's kind of difficult to fix. So a little thing is broken. I don't know, it doesn't look like any of these ones. Let me just put this one aside in case if I open it, it ends up broken. I can just call them and say something is not right. I will get a new one, so that's not an issue. Okay. I'm a village girl, though. A typical village girl. So I really love, this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it's supposed to look like. I'm so excited. Let me just, I don't know where, I thought I have the scissors with me just now, but I don't know where I left it. Yeah. Put this one here. This is what it's supposed to look like, and you put your food waste here, and then you also have to put some worms. So they have a store, the organic store, where they sell like stuff for the garden, close in my village here, where you can go and buy worms. You know those worms, we call it bilolo. If you're Sierra Leonean, we call it bilolo. I used to be scared of those things, but for no reason now I just, you know what, I'm still kind of somehow scared, but I still use it because so you put your compost in here, and then you go and buy worms. You put the worms in it because the worms kind of help to get the compost into like really nice how do you call it in English? Oh god, this Dutch and English sometimes just mix my brain. Nice soil for the garden. So yeah, I'm super excited. Sometimes my wife would be like, you like the most crazy things. How can you like doing things like this? Okay, this is the menu on how to fix it. It looks quite easy. They always look easy, but try it. Okay. Okay, this is the cover. This is the foundation. I have to first read the instructions. Step in. Oké, dit is van de bovenste gedeelte. Oké, D en D is allemaal van de zijkant en die A, B, C. Twee van de voorkant gaat in de stand. En dan anders kan ik knippen en plakken. Oké, dit gaat boven. Dit is van de bovenste gedeelte. Dus je doet gewoon dit bij elkaar. Dus dit gaat gewoon, het moet ergens. De dingen zijn altijd zo makkelijk om uit te leggen. Oké, moet zo. Okay. It always looks so simple. Okay, dit is A. Die gaat voor. Sorry that I'm speaking Dutch because it is what it is. And this is, and one thing I love about this one also, it also keeps the smell together. So having this in your garden and your neighbors, you know, because of the smell, but it keeps the smell together. So that is something good. Dit is aan de zijkant. Even eerst alles omhoog tillen. Dat ik het precies weet hoe het moet. Oké. Laten we eerst deze eruit halen. Don't spoil it, because in case I have to return it, because I saw the broken thing there. So in case it needs to be returned, you can return it in peace. Maar het ding gaat niet zo makkelijk eruit. Ja, mooi hè? Jongen, jongen. Weet je, laat me gewoon eerst zitten. Dat geen zin niet. Dit gaat zo. Of de eerste of de tweede. Ik denk de tweede. Dus gewoon induwen. Jeetje, mina. Ja, zo, ja, snap je? Kijk eens, even de eerste. Dus ik moet eerst op de grond leggen. Klik, ja. Oh, op dit manier. Sometimes this people, they make people look like, okay, like they are crazy. Yes. Okay. Dit is de onderste kant. Nee, je duwt het zo in. You have to just push it in and click. So it's like the clicking system. You just push, click, push, click. Okay. It's quite big. And this one was how many liter was this? It was nee, staat niet op die doos. How? Because you have the big one. I actually wanted to get the big one, but then I was like, this looks quite big. Let me start with something small. Because I'm also somebody that always I always change my mind there. I'm always like, let me get something new. So, okay, this, wow, this is quite big. Oh, and this is the, sorry, no? This is the voorkant. Okay. You do the same thing. It's just like you put this one in and you click. Ouch. Jeetje mina. Ja. Ja, ga deze dan verkeerd inzetten. Hier. Eruit. This one click, but this one is not clicking. Ja. En nu gaat deze. Niet weer dezelfde fout maken. Gewoon weer alles gewoon erin. Klik. This one is not clicking. Het is verkeerd. Verkeerd gedaan. Dit is verkeerd. I did this one wrong. Now everything has This one didn't enter good, so oh, don't want to spoil it. Yeah, I'm sweating, yeah. Expect our kapot. I hate when things are not exactly the way it's supposed to be. Like, I'm a little bit of I don't want to say control freak, but I like things to go exactly the way it's supposed to. You know, it's not looking bad, but it's not supposed to be like this. It has this, you guys can see the line here is super straight, and then everything is just straight. And then when it comes here, it's just have this bunky. It's not a big deal for many people, but for somebody like me who is a little bit somehow, it's not good. So we're going to take these things out. But now everything has clicked. Everything has clicked so well that it doesn't really come out easily. And this one is, it's not good. You know what? I'm going to try to lose this. I feel like this is going to take longer. I'm not going to budge you guys with me trying to get it exactly the way I want it to be, because trust me, I can spend more time here, but it needs to be exactly the way it's supposed to be. So I don't want to budge you guys with long video. Let me try to fix this, and so that you guys don't know that I'm a little bit of a control perfection freak. So let me try and fix this, and I'll come and show you guys. Then we'll come and finish. Let me fix this part, and then we finish everything together, because if this is not fixed right, my head is going to be like, I'm going to have like, I don't know how to call it in English, but in Dutch, I'm going to have like prickles. I'm going to have this little thing in my head, like, but I don't know what is prickles in English. In English, I'm going to try to translate it, and I'll write it for you guys on the screen. Maar ik krijg gewoon prikkels als dingen niet gaat zoals ik het wil. So let me try and fix this one. Years later, it has clicked. So now everything is just looking perfect. So this is what it looks like. And let's get to the next step. The next step is trying to close the bin. Okay, before I click it, let me first see if this is how it's supposed to be. Yeah, well, it's the second one. Yes. Okay, so now all you have to do, it's quite very simple to build actually, but okay, now we fix this one. Yes. Yo, this is so beautiful. So you put this somewhere in your garden like this, and then all you have to do is open it, put all your food waste, and then you buy worms, and then you put the worms, and the worms will help to make the food waste a little bit, you know. The worms will eat the food, and then they will poop it out. They will poop it out, and then that is very good for the garden, you know. For compost, it's very good. Maar this is so good, and here is where you close. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So when the compost is ready, you can lift this one up, take a shovel, take the soil, and you can put this in your garden. You can also put the soil for your flowers, because sometimes when you buy plants, especially when you buy like this, if you guys know me, I love plants. I always have plants in my living room. So once in a while, I like to get the plants. For example, like this plant, this particular plant here I'm having. This one, it's quite, this plant can go for a very long time. This plant has been over more than a year. So sometimes what I'll do, I will remove the bottom, like this one. The soil, I will kind of change the soil. I will remove this, and then I will loosen the roots, and then I will put a new soil. And you don't put water on this type of flower a lot, because you guys can see this is like a new leaf that is, it's giving birth to a new leaf. So this plant can last for a very long time. You don't need to put water a lot. You just make sure you have to, I don't like to use the chemical fertilizer, so I try to change the soil. And I watered my plants with rainwater. So I also have this long rainwater collector, like this thing in the garden that collects rainwater. And then I use rainwater on my plants, even the plants outside and the ones inside the house. I don't use tap water, because tap water has a lot of chemical and it's not good for plants. You can use it, but if you have a better options, if you can find rainwater, use rainwater. So I use rainwater for my plants. I have a couple of plants I have upstairs. Now I don't really have a lot of plants in the living room, because the kids are somehow complaining that the plants is too much. It's too much plants everywhere. So I only have like three plants right now, but in my bedroom I have aloe vera. So I have 2 snake plants, and this one I have 2 different type of snake plants, and I have an aloe vera plant in my room, and I also have a snake plant in my room, and that's it. So yeah, because of the kids are complaining, so I don't buy a lot of plants, and I don't also want to be having, if it's me personally, this house will full of plants, because I really love plants, especially plants that helps with oxygen, that helps clean the air of all the toxicness and everything. So yeah, stuff like this. So that's the reason why I really want to buy this is the reason why I bought this compost bin, you know. And this is quite big. I'm happy I got this one, that I didn't get the bigger one, because that one was looking really huge. I thought, you know, let me just try one first and see. And this is perfect. I'm super excited. So yeah, this is perfect. This is real perfect. So now, what's the time? I'm just here talking. Forget the time to go and pick the kids. So I still have time. So now what I am going to do now, I'm going to put this one outside, and then I don't have time right now to show you guys exactly where I'm going to put it, but I know where I'm going to put it. Just at the place where I want to put it, I have stones there, because I'm also in the process of trying to decorate the garden again. Make it, I've decorated the garden in the past, but that was just, you know, I just wanted something and forget about it. But now I really know what exactly I want, and now I'm like, okay, this is exactly what I want, and I'm saving towards that. So I know exactly where I want to put this one. So, but there's the stones there. There are some holes. There are some stones there. So I'm going to remove those stones, and that's going to take a time. So I'm going to remove those stones and then clean the area. Put this one there before ever I put all my food waste into this container. But that will be another video. Maybe I will do a short video showing you guys where I put it. But there's still work need to be done on that particular area before ever I can put this one. But I just wanted to fix it. But definitely I'm going to do it today. I'm going to do it today because I'm off from work. I work in the morning, and then during the daytime I'm home. So but I wanted to just do this unboxing so that the house is more quiet, it's more peaceful, because when the kids are back, you know, they're just doing their own thing, and I don't want to disturb or shout like, keep quiet, don't make this. So I always try to do my own stuff, you know, balance. You know, I try to balance my life. When I'm done with work, I come home very early, try to do my own stuff before ever the kids are back from school, so that when they're back from school, they can actually just be kids and do their own thing, you know. I don't always have to tell them be quiet and be this, you know. So yeah, but when the kids are back, we all are going to be working in the garden. They're going to help me to remove the stones, and then we're going to put this one, and then I'll show you guys, I'll do a short video showing you guys the area I put it and everything like that. So yeah, and I also show you guys my garden, like the compost that I have actually collect right now that I'm about to put into this container. So Team Fullest, I'm super excited. Like I said, I'm a really village girl. I love these kind of things. These are the kind of things that brings joy to my heart, you know, doing stuff like this. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be spending my time doing today. Hopefully today I don't have to cook. I actually wanted to make some small granite soup. I don't have to, it's not because I already have a sauce, but I want to. But if I cannot do that, but this one I'm going to be doing it today. So this is what I'm going to be doing today. So yeah, Team Fullest, thank you guys so much for your love and support. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment box. If you have any other gardening ideas or tips, gardening and anything with related gardening or anything, just share your ideas with me in the comment box, or feel free to WhatsApp me. My WhatsApp number is also in the description box. Feel free, let's chat on WhatsApp. I really appreciate chatting with you guys on WhatsApp. Actually, majority of you guys who chat on WhatsApp. I have friends in India, in Brazil, in how do you call this? There's this Caribbean country, I forgot, but it's so great chatting with you guys on WhatsApp. It's really amazing. You guys share a lot of great ideas with me, and I'm super grateful for that. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. I really truly appreciate you all. Team Fullest, peace out, bye, doeg. Heel erg bedankt voor je liefde en ondersteuning. Heb je vragen? Laat mij weten in de commentbox, of voel je vrij om WhatsApp bericht te sturen. Mijn telefoonnummer staat ook in de beschrijvingsbox. Heel erg bedankt. Hoop ik jullie zo snel mogelijk te zien. Peace out. Doeg!